Let's give it up for Frisco Education Foundation one more time. We are so blessed to have them. I'll tell you, we've got a lot of important guests that have been here this morning to talk to you and welcome you to this new school year. I'm particularly excited about this next one. Give it up for Frisco Mayor Jeff Cheney.
Well, good morning. You guys excited for the school year?
Yeah!
Okay. You know, I gotta say that it takes a special type of person to be a teacher. So this room is full of a lot of special people, and we're just so excited for you. We're excited for the school year. I love speaking to our new teachers every year and welcoming you because, you know, we built the foundation of this community on education, and that is the forefront of everything that we do. That I've said many, many times that, you know, me as mayor, we can want to do incredible things. We want to bring the Dallas Cowboys and the PGA here, or bring businesses here. But none of that will matter. None of that can be accomplished unless we have the best school district in the state. So let's give it up to the best school district in the state of Texas, right here in Frisco, Texas. You know, one story that I love to share is actually my favorite teacher. And so my favorite teacher growing up, her name was Mrs. Mallory. And I had her for 2 years. She was my high school calculus teacher, so I had her my junior and senior year. And growing up, me as a student, if you can imagine Jeff Cheney, you know, as a 17, 18-year-old, I was really, really conflicted. Because I was a skinny, redhead, nerd, but I somehow was gifted athletically, so that was like part of the popular kids playing sports, but really deep down, all I wanted to do was be a nerd. And that's who I was. I loved school. I was the kid that loved school. You know, I graduated in a class of 800. I graduated 5th in my class. I'm still mad I didn't graduate 1st in my class because I'm competitive like that. But I really loved learning. But I was actually terrified of speaking in public. So I was the kid that was really, really happy to sit in the back of the classroom, get my A, and call it a day. Miss Mallory, she saw that and she observed me for 2 years. She saw something in me, and she wouldn't allow me to do that. She would pull me out of the class. She would make me speak. She would get me out of my comfort zone. She would challenge me. And I remember roughly 10 years ago at this breakfast, there was a guest speaker, and the message of the guest speaker was to go reach out to a teacher that had a meaningful impact in your life. And I listened to the speech, and I was like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go right now, and I'm going to find Mrs. Mallory, and I'm going to reach out to her and tell her how she changed the trajectory of my life. So I did that. I looked her up. I was like, oh my gosh, she's still teaching. I read her bio at Klein High School in Houston. She had won National Teacher of the Year after I had left. I was like, oh my gosh, she's had this amazing career. And I just typed out a quick email and I said, Mrs. Mallory, you don't remember me. I was your student in 1992 and 1993. But I just want to let you know that I was a kid who wanted to be at the back of the class. And because of you, now I'm comfortable standing at the front of the class. And by no surprise, she responded about 30 minutes later. And she said, I'm so glad you reached out to me. I've been following your entire career. And I've been just watching from a distance, and I just want to tell you that I'm proud of you. And that was so meaningful to me that I not only had a teacher that cared that much about me, to pull the most out of me, that made a difference in my life, that she cared after I left. And so you're going to have those opportunities as a teacher throughout your career. You're going to forget more students than you remember. You're going to have some that you remember your entire life. You're going to have incredible students to have the opportunity to nurture them and change them. And that's just an amazing impact that you can have. But one thing that I would love to share is, obviously a big part of your job is teaching curriculum, helping them understand the lesson plans. But the greatest gift that a teacher can give a student is to let them know that you care about them. And so all 65,000 students in Frisco ISD deserve that. They deserve to know that someone is there to champion them, to fight for them, to care for them, and that is the greatest gift you can give a child. Thank you for having me here. Thank you for taking it upon yourselves to shape and guide the children here in Frisco, McKinney, these communities. You're going to make a lasting impact on children's lives here. And I hope you have an incredible year. But on behalf of our entire city council that couldn't be here and the parents, I just want to thank you. I just want to thank all the teachers. You know, I'm about to be an empty nester. Actually, I'm getting old. I'm 3 years away from being an empty nester, and all 3 of my kids have started and will finish through Frisco ISD. So I'm just very proud to be a part of this district. I'm proud of teachers like you that have shaped my child's life. And just from the deep down bottom of my heart, I just want to thank you for starting this journey. Thank you for shaping our community. And I wish you just an incredible school year. Thank you.
Still an athletic nerd. That's our mayor. Thank you so much for being here. We know how busy you are. I just wanted to remind you if the chamber can ever be a resource to you, please don't hesitate to reach out to myself, to Mike. We're here to serve you guys as well. Thank you teachers, Frisco ISD, Frisco Education Foundation, all of our sponsors, the amazing staff here at Emerson High School. As a reminder, you would have received a text message if you're a lucky winner of a door prize. You're going to head right back there to the table. Renee, if you'll raise your hand. Oh, there they are. Danae's got it. There you go. Right back there. They've got your door prizes. Pick up your prize as you exit the building. And once again, have an amazing school year. Good luck, guys.